And now for Kid Champion.
Hello there. I'm Lucky Skinner, manager of Kid Champion. Right away, when my daughter Gloria found out that the girl Jean Dallas was a friend of Milo Gentry's, she had the kid drive her out to camp so she could talk to me. Gloria had made it plain before now that she didn't like nor trust Milo. She suspected he was out to double-cross the kid and me. And now she was certain of it. And she said so, without mentioning no word.
You've said more than once, Dad, that I'm usually right about these things.
Well, so you are, my dear, but...
There you go again. But, all right. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, the whole thing is, Gloria, what could Milo do to hurt us?
Yes, that's just it.
How do I know what's in his mind? But I do know he's out here not just as a sparring partner, not as far as he's concerned.
I suppose we could let him go, Lucky.
We'll talk it over, kid, later on. Anyway, Gloria, much obliged for the tip.
I just hope you'll do what I say.
We'll sure give it a lot of thought on it.
Well, that's something. Now, Eddie, if we get right back to town, perhaps we can see the last half of that picture anyway.
Well, let's go.
The kid and Gloria drove out of the yard, and I turned toward the house. As I did so, Milo stepped around the corner of the house and walked over to me.
I overheard that, Mr. Skinner.
Eavesdropping, Gentry?
No, I couldn't help overhearing it. I was sitting just around the corner there.
That put me on the spot. On the one hand, it was a chance to get rid of him on his own say-so. But on the other hand, I didn't want to let him go until I talked it over with the kid.
Well, what about it?
Well, I wouldn't be hasty if I were you, Gentry.
Guy doesn't like to hear those things said about him. I don't know where your daughter dug up those ideas, but she's wrong. I'm out here as a sparring partner for Kid Champion, and only as a sparring partner.
Supposing you tell me something. Just who is that Jean Dallas?
Oh, she's a girlfriend of mine from the coast. Thought I told you that, Mr. Skinner.
And she followed you east, eh?
That's right. I say she's a girlfriend, but she's not really, not now. I was broke some time ago, and I borrowed some money from her. She came east to get the money back.
You haven't been able to pay her?
No. It's Jean that's causing all the commotion.
Tell you what you do, Gentry. You just sit tight and forget what my daughter said.
Okay.
That did a lot towards convincing me that Milo Gentry was all right, and that Gloria had been wrong about him. In fact, I was so sure that when the Dallas girl drove out later on that afternoon, I didn't even give her a second look, just went on with a letter I was writing. Too bad I couldn't have heard the talk between her and Milo, who went right out to her car.
Thought I told you not to drive out here again, Jean. Till after we'd talked with me on the phone.
I had to talk to you right away, Milo. Who do you think I've just been with?
I wouldn't know.
Benny Langle.
The champ, huh?
Yes, and he's just about agreed to fix it so you'll fight Kid Champion next week instead of Bull Ransom.
How can he do that?
He's got connections, how do you think? But there's one thing you'll have to do.
What?
Stop being the kid's partner. Benny says he can never get you on the card against Eddie if you're out of Eddie's fight camp.
Hey, that's true enough. You're not kidding about this, Jean?
No, of course not.
Okay, it's a deal. I'll walk out tomorrow.
Why not today?
Because I want to work out once more with the kid. I want to be sure that when I fight him, I can knock him out. Quick.
And you can believe me, that workout was something to see.